Welcome back, it's Nine, and today I have a big video for you guys as usual, and we are talking about SIE London Studio. They are working on a big PS5 project. It's still unknown, but we're going to delve into that and just what we've found through this Twisted Voxel article. We're going to be talking about a post made by TheRealNanaki on the upcoming PlayStation 5 features, possibly coming in our next big firmware update. Now, before we get into that, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. Now, let's get straight into it with this Twisted Voxel article, and it's titled SIE London Studio is working on a big PS5 project with online multiplayer. So SIE London Studio has mostly worked on smaller projects. There are a few exceptions like Blood and Truth and the Getaway series. They are also behind the 8-day demo that was showcased for the PS3 but never made it into an actual game. Recent job listings suggest their next big project will offer online multiplayer. And we're going to delve pretty deep into these job listings and different profiles on LinkedIn that are going to explore and possibly expose more possibilities. The job listings are for a lead 3D character artist, senior gameplay programmer, and lead online programmer, and they all mention AAA games as experience here. So we know that it must be an asset for them because they are probably developing a AAA game, which makes sense. Now, I understand that it's also stated that this is standard practice for job postings, but I don't know. I just feel like if it's listed as an experience required or a favored experience, that it makes sense that it's going to be needed producing a game on a AAA level. So that's my logic on that. So the lead online programmer, it suggests that there will be a multiplayer implementation in their new game. As the lead online programmer, it says, you will work together with multiple disciplines within our engine and game teams to lead the development of the online features required for our next big title. These features could include networked physics and animation systems, game logic, matchmaking, and session management, among others, reads the job listing. So then we go diving into David Skilton's LinkedIn profile, who is the VFX lead at SIE Europe. His profile mentions an unannounced PS5 game, and he's also worked on next-gen scripted GPU particle authoring tool for PS5 for this game, along with a couple other tasks. So this is likely going to really take advantage of everything the PS5 has to offer. So the majority of this is speculation. Obviously, we have some facts to provide, that they are working on a project, that we know that for sure. And we know that it's going to be on the PS5, but we don't know how big this game is going to be. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it's going to be a AAA game. With all the mentions of a AAA experience needed, it makes sense for it to be a AAA game. I think also that it could be possibly a new IP, but we know that it's going to be multiplayer focused. So that brings me to the point of, could this be a revisit of SOCOM? Could they be working on SOCOM? Or could it be a getaway game, which seems to be suggested based on this article? I don't know, and it's not very clear what it could be. My hopes personally are that maybe it's a new IP, and that's my hope. I really don't want them to go back to the Getaway. I just, personally speaking, and I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, I didn't think the Getaway really struck a chord with me personally. It didn't intrigue me. I didn't want to revisit that world, whereas maybe with the new IP, I think they would do better. Or even revisiting an IP that has a lot of popularity behind it. Maybe an IP like SOCOM, maybe another IP like, who knows, maybe Killzone, who knows? Like, it's hard to say what this could be. Based on the information we have, all we know is that it could be a AAA game. It's going to have a multiplayer component, and it's focused on PS5 development, likely going to be PS5 exclusive. I do not think this is going to be a cross-gen game based on the information that we know. Now, the chances of us seeing this anytime soon are probably, pretty far off. I don't think that we're going to see this in 2021. Maybe we'll get a trailer end of 2021, possibly. I just don't see us getting a full-blown release date in 2021. It just seems like it's already a crowded year. So if we get a trailer, and this is a big if, then maybe a release in 2022. But overall, we know that they have a lot of games that they have not revealed. Sony has a lot of projects that they are working on that they have been saving. So this could be one of those. It's hard to say. Obviously, a lot of this is speculation, and I want to reiterate on that because I don't want anybody to be like, hold me to what I'm saying, because really it's guesswork at this point because we don't have enough information. But this is where I'd love to hear what you guys think. But on to our next topic, and this comes from a tweet at TheRealNanaki, and he says, upcoming features for PS5, VRR, more customization to the control center, change positions and trophies and so on, game-based update, switcher update for select PS5 games, expansion slot activated, and ability to move PS5 off to external as storage. So it's hard to say, I mean, if this is all going to come in one update or if this is in the pipeline for the whole year coming. We don't know that. Obviously, again, this is one of those speculation situations, but I do imagine that this will be coming up really soon. I mean, VRR needs to happen soon. You know, variable refresh rates has been advertised, and I think it only makes sense for that to be coming real soon. Expansion slot needs to be activated ASAP. People want to go out and spend those $200, $300, $400 on those NVMe drives to put in their PS5s, and they should be able to do that. So I'm happy to hear that if this is true, that all this stuff will be coming. Interesting to see some game-based update, switcher update. I think this is just the sign of what a new OS is, right? We're going to see the evolution of the PlayStation OS, especially given that it's brand new. It's 100% new. There's nothing truly recycled from the PS4, so I think it makes sense that we're going to see a lot of updates come through and make things better, make them more convenient, just make them flow the way that they intended to or their original vision was. But of course, with time and with people being able to use it and giving feedback, this allows them to create the best possible PS5 firmware for their consumers. So it's exciting to see that these things could be coming very soon. Not sure if they're all coming in one update, like I said, or if this is going to be sporadically sent out. So we'll see what happens. But overall, I think my most excited thing is hearing about this SIE London studio. And I'm really curious to see what they're working on. And I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think SIE London studio is working on? Do you think it's a AAA title? Do you think it's just going to be another VR title? I would love to hear what you guys think. What do you think of TheRealNanki's tweet? Do you think that these are all coming in one update? Are they coming in, in separate updates? And is there anything on that list that you were disappointed not to see? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links will be in the description. And share this video with a friend. I will talk to you all on the next one. Take care.